Hi everyone, this is Mr. Fusion Designs, and today we have another build from Hachette. It is Eddie Stobart, Moving the Nations, Issues 91. Oh, quite excited because we have our number plates here. I'm thinking to change that, but we will see on the further issues. Take a look. Oh wow, we're mounting it. That's great. And our tires for the trailers. So let's get on with this one. We have our rear part now that we need to install the rubber pads. So it only goes on one way. There's like a peg and a screw hole. They hold themselves really well. 1, 2, they're right, just there, as you can see. And there's a really small one. Oh, again, there's a little peg. Pushes in place. They do hold really well. With that, we need DP08 screws. There's 3 of these, so let's just take 3 of these out. Using a PHO screw seems to do the trick on most of the builds. It's the top hole. Get on with the other bit. We have our number plate. I might change this to a custom one that shows Mr. Fusion Designs, but you will see. Let's just polish this up before I do screw that finally down, because I don't really want any fingerprints in the back of that. There's just a small little peg. It does hold in place nicely. With that, we will need 2 DP08 screws. Let's just take 2 out. It's just right here. Looking really good. So we have now our long number plates. So both of them are marked 1, so it doesn't really matter which goes which. So again, we will need DP08 screws. Let's just take 4 out right now. So one more on the other side. That's looking great. I really like that. So let's get on with the next bit. We are working on our light reflectors now. So there is a marking. Let's see if I can get a close up on that. Like that. Also, you can see the light just fits in the same direction. If I could find that, there we go. Perfect. And we are, oh, just let me find the location. Where are we? I believe it's just here. Oh, next to the number plate. should just fit in one way if I can find the location for that. See where we are. Sorry, switch cameras back over. There we go. So with that we will need a DP08 screw, which we have ready. Turn it over just here. I find that a bit difficult to screw in, so what I'm going to try to do is get a bit of oil. I'm just going to unscrew this again and see if that would help. It has got loose. Let's just get this back in place. Hopefully the oil will help. It was quite tough. You can't crack the lens, I believe, if you force it. So there's some oil in this pot. Just a bit to the tip. Let's see if that works. No. Rocket forward and backwards. It is a lot easier with a bit of oil. Let's rocket forwards and backwards. And then eventually will go in place. But it is a bit tough, but definitely use oil. And there we go. That's in place. So now we are working on these reflecting lights. Hopefully, let's see what we got here. There's a number 2. Let's see if the other one shows number 1. They're showing number 1, so let's take that away. So we have this small little reflector. As you can see, just goes in place, pushes through. There's no need for glue, it holds itself really well. And you have a darker lens. But now we have to make sure the pin goes. Oh, there is a pin just there. You can see another pin there. So the darker lens will go. Just let's see, is there any pins elsewhere? Oops. Just making sure there's nothing else on there. But there is, I think, a small pin just to the top of this. Yep, there is. So let's try get this in place. It's a bit tricky. I think just mine's a bit tight there. Wow, very fiddly. Let's see if we can get this in place. That's really tight, that hole. Okay. And I was lucky to line up that pin also, so that pushes right through. Hopefully we could get the same alignment with the red one. So this is the red one. It is quite small, and where they are rounded, just a bit difficult to hold in place. I'm not sure, did I go through? Probably not. So it is a bit of a challenge to line that up. Let's get a... where's my tweezers gone? Could be in place. Yep. So that finally went through. We will need now put this in place. So just here. There's 2 locating pins. Should have done the other one, but we'll do this, I guess, at this time. Let's find a pin. See, me personally, I might be to light these up. These seem to be okay, but actually I'm gonna put just a slight bit of oil on that. So we have to do the same on the opposite side. You can see there's a pin that will go. You have to make sure the pins are the right way up, so it will go like that. Same again. I'll just fast forward through this one. As you've seen the first one, how it went in. So that's done. Most definitely use oil. It really does help. So we have now 2 of our triangle reflectors. You can see one goes that way, and they are 2. There's one locating pin there. So they just go like that. These are the reflecting lenses. Do they just go in place? I believe so. Let's try and get this lined up. Find it out. Doesn't matter which way. Perhaps so. I think, yeah. To fit better. Oh, I'm gonna just fit one first. Oops. Bit of a tight squeeze there, because it's right in the corner. Again, these are all DP08 screws. We have the same now on the other side. Make sure that pin, locating pin, the correct way it needs to go. Again with the DP08 screw. Excellent. So that's how that looks. Really like how that looks, so let's get on with the next part. We have from previous issue our rear doors, so we would need to attach what we was working on to our frame. So turn that over carefully, and we need, there's 2 pins here, hopefully you can see them. Slide first It was working on underneath that. That's one side there, and the other one there. And there is 2 pins. I don't know if you will be able to see that. Let's see if we can get it close up. 2 pins. Let's see if I can push that a little bit. So that's one there, and the other one is just there. So you push them through, and you will need to screw in place DD03 screws. So DD03, and you will need 3 of those. Let's see, let's put the middle one on, see. That's fine, no oil required. That's now in place, and that looks really, really good. I might mod these reflectors to light up, but let's see how that goes. And that's the end of our issue. So if you like what you see, if you could do us a big favor, if you could hit that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, we would really appreciate that. Thanks a lot again, and look forward to seeing you all next time. See ya.